This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about. Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
3, 2.
Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Monday, August 10th, my sister's birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Katy.
birthday, Katy. We love you.
Oh, look at that.
That's so nice.
The booth is on it always.
Do you know what I thought to myself for a second? I thought, is that the happy birthday song? But it was.
Yes, it's a happy little New Year's Eve mixed in.
That's exactly what I thought. I'm Tori here with Al, and Stephanie joins us from home. Steph, how you doing? In denim, looking fabulous.
I'm good. Happy birthday to Katy. I sent her an e-birthday card, if that's even the right thing to say, on Facebook, so I hope she gets it.
You're so sweet.
But I hope she has a great day.
Stephanie Jones, nicest manners in all the land. All right, well, we do have to get into the stories here. You're very welcome. Thank you. Rachel Ray and her family, just so you know, they're safe, but there was a devastating fire that ripped through her home. Rachel, her husband John, and her mom and dog Bella all escaped the fire. It started in her upstate New York home last night. The fire engulfed the home, and you can even see flames shooting through the roof. There is no word on what started it or how bad the damage is, but the good news again, Rachel and her dog and husband, mom, all safe, but they have been filming her show at the home since March after her studio was shut down due to the virus. Steph, have you ever had anything happen like this where it's just like, it's all gone?
Oh my gosh, no. Like, I can't even imagine. And this morning when we were talking about it in the meeting, I then watched the video. When I saw the video, I was horrified. Yeah. This wasn't just like a little fire. Like, it's been devastated. It's a miracle that they all got out okay. Yeah. I really feel for her, and hopefully she can go back to work in the studio. I don't know, or I don't know, like, what do you even do in that situation? I wouldn't even know where to go, what to do. It must be so petrifying.
Yeah, but it's good that she knows what her blessings are, Al, right? After something like this, you know what's important, right? You know exactly.
And I know a lot of people look at this like, why are we covering this? A rich person, she probably has 3 other homes. It's not about that. It was what was in the home. It's things that cannot be recouped. I actually found an old ticket to one of my first shows ever in comedy. You know, and those kinds of things.
From 1901? That's amazing.
It was.
Wow. They had tickets?
Yes, the town crier had a bell. Here he is. Comedy show tonight.
Al Jackson, hear ye. Everybody come out. I'm just kidding. That's amazing. You want to keep going?
No, I think we're all done.
We're done. That story. I ruined it. I'm so sorry. All right. This got my attention. Simon Cowell is recovering after back surgery on Saturday. The AGT judge broke his back after falling off his electric bike at his home in Malibu. Simon had to have a metal rod inserted into his back. On Sunday, he joked about the incident on social media, writing some good advice. If you buy an electric trail bike, read the manual before you ride it for the first time. It's Australian.
Yes.
For some reason.
Crocodile
that
Dundee.
Was Australian.
That was Australian. Heidi Klum wished Simon a speedy recovery and posted a photo of her fellow judges with an empty chair for Simon. He'll be out for the AGT live shows on Tuesday and Wednesday. I read the manual with highlights. I love knowing everything that my gadget can do. Al, do you read the manual ever?
No, but I probably should. You know, because you find out something that you've had for a long time can do something, and you just bought something else to do the exact same thing.
Totally.
Yeah, it's like, I didn't know my phone had a timer on it. Yeah, so I think it's probably it's probably a good thing, and especially because we do see like these e-scooters and things where people are kind of just grabbing them and going. But it sounds very old man of me. But I don't. But I've a lot of my friends are physicians. One of my best friends was an ER physician, and he was like, they just saw a huge spike in people falling, people riding them drunk, or people like going past driveways and being hit. So it's a big deal.
It is, and remember the head of Segway, I think, died tragically in a Segway accident. At some point, people are just jumping on those things. Do you ever ride those birds, the limes, the scooters? You do, Steph?
Are you talking to me,
Yes,
Tor?
I'm so sorry. I wanted to know if
I didn't.
No, I didn't know if you were cool enough to ride those. I don't know how to use them. You do?
No, I love anything like that. I'm not gonna lie, but one of my girlfriends died on a bird scooter too. Like when she, like out of nowhere, she was crossing a road and a car came and it was an awful accident.
So sorry.
And I think these things, it's really, I think we forget our own mortality.
Yes.
And I think we think like all the time like, oh, I can just do this and it's fun. You've got to remember to be safe and really be aware of your surroundings. I see so many people like riding home drunk on a bird. It's really dangerous. And also in Colorado, it's actually no helmet law, so you can ride a real motorbike, not even like an electric scooter, on the road without wearing a helmet, which to me is completely ludicrous. Yeah. It's wild to me that anyone would put themselves in that position, and it just goes to show, just because it's like an electric bike, you know, people forget the power of those things, and it takes practice and time. Simon Cowell was just in his driveway at home, and he's broken his back. So, I mean, if that's not a learning lesson to us all, I don't know what is. He's got metal rods in his spine.
I know.
Like, this is crazy.
I went on a Segway tour, and we had to practice for like 45 minutes, and I did not do well. I did not do well.
45 minutes?
It was more like 15. But
Fighter jet?
It was called the Top Gun of Segways. All right, we're moving on to this good news, baby news. We love that. Katherine Schwarzenegger Pratt and Chris Pratt have welcomed a baby girl. Katherine reportedly gave birth over the weekend, although we don't know the exact date. Her brother confirmed the news to Entertainment Tonight, saying the couple was doing great. Meantime, Katy Perry is still pregnant, waiting for her baby girl to arrive. So to pass the time, her fiancé Orlando Bloom filmed Katy showing off her bump while recreating the viral Friday Dance Challenge. Some good third trimester moves there. I like that she's showing the belly that late.
Yes.
A lot of people are like, oh no. I'm like, come on.
Show it off.
Yeah, you're magical. Did you and your wife have to or ex-wife have to walk off stuff to get the baby out? I don't know.
No,
baby.
we didn't have to walk it off. No, my first son came pretty easily. Second one was C-section. My daughter was born naturally. So yeah, it's but I mean, I guess they say physical activity, yoga, all those kinds of things are good. So why not?
There's even, I think, Steph, you might know it. There's a famous salad in LA that if you eat the salad, I think it's in Beverly Hills, it can start it can start labor. Have you heard of that?
Well, I've heard in England, rather than having a salad, we have an Indian curry with loads of spice. A bit of jalfrezi will sort you right out. It'll get the baby going.
Everybody going.
Everybody's going. That's hilarious. All right.
Get a vindaloo down your neck, Katie. You'll be fine.
Let's punch into the next one. Good transition, Tor. Mike Tyson kicked off Shark Week by putting one into submission. Take a look at this video.
Look, she's coming behind you. You got it. Don't let it go, Mike. Mike, Justin will come with it.
Iron Mike said he was scared to death about the challenge, where he subdued the shark by grabbing its nose. The team then put a camera on the shark and crowned Mike the undisputed champion of the shark. I feel like...
And annoying wildlife.
Yeah, I feel like the shark doesn't like this
That shark wasn't. That shark's like, you know, I'm being cool, right? That's what if I was a shark, I'd be like, hey. You know it's could have gone south real quick. I don't know. I wouldn't recommend that to anybody else, Steph. You're the adventurous one here.
You're the shark diver.
Would you do that? I'm sure you would. I'm sure you have.
Yeah, oh my God.
I'm sure you had a dagger in your mouth.
Where's the snooze button? Where's the snooze button? I thought Friends was Brad. Mike Tyson has brought it to a whole other level of boredom. They were lemon sharks. Do you know how many bites or dangerous things there's ever been with a lemon shark? 10 in all records of all time. Mike Tyson's meant to be the baddest man on earth, and he looked as wet as that water when he was down there. Disappointing. Disappointing. Where's the bull sharks? Where's the tiger sharks? Show me something I want to see.
Wow, she's
pathetic.
Wow,
we had this up weeks ago, and that was what I got.
Wow.
Furious.
Okay, that's incredible. First of all, I didn't know there were lemon sharks. It sounds so citrusy and fun. But have you ever touched the nose of a shark? Because apparently it paralyzes them or kind of hypnotizes them. Am I right?
Yeah, it makes them a bit like woozy, you know, and you can flip them upside down and stuff, and they're like a bit paralyzed. It's wild. I've not actually touched the nose of a shark, so I'll give him about 5% of credit for that. But I mean, come on, like, it's embarrassing. It's like, you know, I had a fight with a toddler. Like, come on, step it up, Mike.
I love it. I love Stephanie's a little sour about those lemon sharks.
That would be somebody's best story on a date,
happy.
and Steph would just shut it down.
Yeah, imagine you're on a date and you're like, oh, I wrestled with sharks. What kind? Lemon. I'm out.
Yes.
Check, please. Stephanie, please stick around. More on Shark Week coming up on DBL. A filmmaker has given us that behind-the-scenes look at the summer television event that America can't get enough of. Plus, fans say Kelly Osbourne is unrecognizable after a huge weight loss. But is America too hung up on these dramatic transformations? And here at DBL, we're doing our part in the fight against COVID. That's why most of our employees are working from home. We'll be right back.
We're looking for a few
Kelly Osbourne revealed she's lost 85 pounds. The former reality show star posted pics on Instagram looking thin and svelte. Kelly has struggled with her weight since she was a young girl and says she was often bullied about her size in the media. So we've been getting a couple of stories like this, right, Steph and Al? We got Adele suddenly looking fantastic and healthier with this before and after, people being shocked. We got Rebel Wilson. Also, we have a big before and after. She's getting healthier. And now Deborah Messing has come forward and said she felt she was too thin during Will and Grace, because it can go both ways, people. What do you think about these dramatic weight losses, and sort of, are we putting too much effort into getting thinner, or are we just getting healthier, Steph? What do you think?
Oh, I think each individual case is obviously completely different, right? Depending on the person's goals and what they want to achieve. But I do feel for Kelly, because I feel her weight has been a real struggle for her a lot of her life. I mean, we need to remember she's been on a reality TV show since she was a young teenager. And she may have been slightly larger. I wouldn't have said she was unhealthy, right. But I mean, I'm no doctor, so I don't know. But I feel as though she's been really scrutinized with the media, and she's tried being a vegan, then she was on Dancing with the Stars and she lost a load of weight then. Right. But then she said it wasn't realistic for her to be able to keep it off, because remember, she was dancing 12 hours plus a day. So I do feel for her, but I think a lot of people have seen I think quarantine and this situation of this year is taking people one of two ways, right? Some people have been like, you know what, I'm not going to the gym, I don't care, I'm just gonna do whatever. Some people are like, this is gonna try and be my time to get fit and healthy and sort myself out and get to the goal that I want to be, because I'm not going out and there's no dinner invites and I can't go out, you know, drinking with my buddies and stuff. So I feel like people have like gone one of two extremes now.
I definitely agree with you. Al, you've lost weight during this quarantine, a lot of it. How much have you lost? Do you know?
About 30 pounds.
Dude, that's fantastic. First off, congratulations.
Thank you.
And what is the motivation? Is it what Steph was saying? Like, I have quarantine, I'm going to buckle down and do it?
Well, I stopped drinking, so that helped.
Yeah.
It's a lot of extra calories. But for myself, I think as soon as this hit, and I can't speak for our viewers, like I was searching for structure. I had this show, but then we tape, and then what's your day look like? So I think working out is just like another way for me to structure my day. So it really helps. So you know, I think it all started with Soul Cycle. So I got a bike. So yes, Black Man at Soul Cycle.
Oh man, I remember Al would come into the meeting and be like, "Patty, did you reserve 22? Bike 22. I want to be in the front."
Yes.
I want to be in the front.
That got me into classes, and that got me into losing weight.
That's
so
fantastic.
Who knew?
And also, you had stand up.
But Tori, you've lost loads of weight also over the last year. You've been working out real hard.
Thank you. Well, I lost my drinking buddy, so I actually stopped drinking a lot as well. I lost a lot of weight from just not drinking that. And then I've been doing a trainer, like you said, in quarantine.
Anna.
I've Skype with her and do it, and I also do it because she's a friend, and it like really helps me have a friend to talk to. So it's been really good for me. Let us know your weight loss stories, if it's been hard or helpful for quarantine. We'd love to hear that. Coming up on DBL, Shark Week is back.
Not for Steph.
With more lemon sharks, with more thrills and underwater excitement than ever before. We're chatting with a filmmaker who'll give us the scoop on what we can expect this year. Don't go away. Look at that.
We all know that movement
Whoa, look at this unbelievable shot from last night's Shark Week special. Air Jaws Ultimate Breach Off on Discovery. This is a 15-foot breach, and it was a new record for the Air Jaws series, which has been on the air for 20 years. I don't like seeing giant things come out of the ocean like that.
I know that really bothers you.
Yeah, they belong in.
But I mean, I just don't know how they know the shark's gonna come out right there. Is it just like a lot of waiting time, do you think? Have you ever been on a whale watching tour?
Oh, I don't even.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, don't want to talk about that. If you didn't know, I don't care. Love whales, don't like to think about them. Just a deep-seated fear that Al just brought up. Thanks for triggering that.
Sorry.
Yep, Discovery's Shark Week kicked off its 32nd year last night and continues with more amazing shark specials all this week. And earlier, Brandon spoke with shark expert and documentarian Kerr to talk Shark Week 2020. Take a look.
Jeff Kerr, thank you for joining Daily Blast Live, and I have to get into it right now because a lot of people are talking about Tyson versus Jaws, where Iron Mike Tyson squared off versus some sharks in the love of science, of course. Now, in your professional opinion, I want to get you on record. Was the former champ scared to be swimming with the sharks?
Most definitely. You know, I've seen Tyson box in person, and he's pretty scary guy, let me tell you. But against a shark, and not in his element in the water, it's actually quite fun to see it. It's fun to see the fear that these celebrities have when they first face off with a shark.
I can't imagine seeing Mike Tyson just showing fear. So your special, Air Jaws Ultimate Breach Off, kicked off Shark Week's 32nd year. Now, where does this obsession with sharks come from?
Well, like a lot of people, I was definitely influenced by seeing the movie Jaws as a kid, and scared the heck out of me, but that fear gradually turned to fascination. Basically, after my first shark dive, I said, wow, these sharks are amazing, and became obsessed with them, and 30 years went by pretty quick.
Yeah, it's sort of like tattoos. So you literally have been swimming with sharks for over 3 decades. Can you give DBL Nation a great story? One, give me something with fear and something just absolutely remarkable.
Okay, I got a good one for you. So obviously I've spent a lot of time filming breaching great white sharks, and one year we were looking to do something a little bit different. I got the idea, hey, why don't you guys tow me behind the boat? I'll be right down at water level. We'll get an amazing shot. I'll tow a decoy and we'll have a shark hit it, and it'll be amazing. I was focused on the viewfinder. I wasn't thinking about the shark could come up and shish kebab me from below. And what ended up happening is we had a shark called Colossus, a 14-foot great white, come flying out of the water about 10 feet in front of me. And I remember looking up at this big belly, this shark belly, gleaming white with the sun on it, flying over the top of me like a scene from Free Willy, and just hoping the shark wouldn't land on me. It didn't, but the shot was incredible, and I guess people say it's one of the most iconic shots in Shark Week history. And the fact that I lived it and experienced it, it's obviously something I'll never forget.
Oh man, everlasting memories, I can only imagine. Jeff Kerr, thank you for taking your time to join Daily Blast Live. Fins up, man. And our Shark Week airs every day this week on Discovery. We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration.
Welcome back to DBL. We've saved an uplifting story to end the show. A black comedian
Me?
No. Karan Harris posted a video to Twitter talking about a recent traffic stop. That was good on Brian's part, our director. That was funny. An officer pulled him over for not having an official license plate. He had just gotten a new car. Harris said he was surprised, though, by what happened next. Take a look at this.
This lady is recording me because she's scared something's gonna happen to me, and she out here being an ally. I'm just sitting here waiting on the cop, watching this lady record me. So the cop don't come back for 15 minutes, but this lady do not put her phone down for 15 minutes. This white woman recorded the whole thing. So finally the cop come up to me, he say, all right, Mr. Harris, you're free to go. I said, all right, appreciate it. And I start my car. And I look at that white woman who was recording me, and she looking back at me, and she give me a thumbs up, like, you all right? And I'm like, yeah, we good. She like,
Allyship, man. That's so funny. I just have to say, in all seriousness, this can be a major part of the civil rights movement, is if you see someone of color and they are under arrest, you have absolutely every right to do so. And that shows everyone that we're watching. We're here. I saw some white allies say, if they're putting rubber bullets into the crowd, Al, stand behind me. Because if my body can be a shield, that's what I'm going to use it for. Does this bother you in any way? Does it feel condescending? Are you like, finally, we're seeing other people step up?
I mean, it's not ideal that we have to film the police, but I'll take what I can get at this point. Hopefully enough people will see that we'll see actual change.
Yeah. Steph, would you step out and film? I would 100%. Would you?
Oh my gosh, yeah, and it warmed my heart when you read this, when you listened to him and the full story. He was saying at the start he didn't know why she was recording him, and he was thinking, what's going on?
Yeah.
And then he realised it's because she was trying to be an ally and be there for him. So we need more people like that. Everyone do your part,
Yes,
be an ally.
we do. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye, guys.